Hi everyone, in today's quick tutorial I'll show you how to set a liquid on fire. Well, sort of. More specifically, I'll show you how to ignite the ripples of a liquid as they cross the profile of a logo. But there's a twist. For this simulation, in fact, I'm not going to use a fluid. Instead, I'm going for a simpler and smarter solution. Well, let's dive in. So this is our starting setup with some props, the bottle, the barrel. However, we're gonna focus on the liquid. So let's check the node. Basically, I carved out the liquid from the glass. As you can see, the level is way too high, so I clipped the shape, then polyfilled to get back to a manifold geometry, then applied the normal, and finally separated the top layer, which is the part that we're gonna use for the simulation, and the bottom layer. Then merge them back together for just for visualization purposes. Let's dive into the main node. So here we have our top layer. I deleted all the attributes that I didn't use, then remeshed the surface to get a better geometry for the animation, and fed it to the ripple solver. In fact, in order to obtain the ripples, I didn't use a fluid, but instead this very useful node. So I fed the surface from this top surface, and to get the effect, so I created a droplet. So basically I started with a sphere, I soft transformed it to get to a droplet-like shape, then just moved it up, and fed it into a popnet that only generated 1 point, and retimed because I didn't want the animation to start at the beginning, at the first frame, so I retimed by 96 frame in order to have it starting later. Then I fed the droplet and the surface into the ripple solver, which I just tweaked according to my needs. It's a very simple node with a few settings that you can easily adjust to your needs. Then what I did, I basically applied a color to the ripples and to the starting surface, transferred the color from one to the other. So as you can see, the green color basically gives us the outline of the ripples on the level of the surface, which is what I wanted to create the fire, and transferred the attribute. So here we can see it better. Then I applied a wrangle because I wanted the temperature to be equal to the green component of the color, and I multiplied by 2 since the starting values were way too low to be noticeable. Then I transferred the attribute to the logo because I wanted the ripples to ignite only when they cross the surface of the logo. So this is our logo. I scattered some points on it, created a p-scale, jittered them to have some subtle movements, and used the frame as a seed value. Then I transferred everything down the line, created density with some noise on it, then rasterized the attribute and moved it up to be on the surface, and finally fed into the .NET. However, that chain only gave us the flames, so to get also the liquid, I created a separate chain. So what I did here was basically taking the bottom part of the liquid. I actually raised the level of the edge because I wanted to create a boolean intersecting the two elements, so the top layer with the ripples and the bottom part. But if I had used the starting bottom part, there would have been gaps if the layer was too high. So I raised and created a boolean that gave me a sort of buffer area. Then I retimed everything. Then I fused the two layer together, and then just converted the VDB to polygons, smoothed it out, and applied a texture, a radial texture, because it was more suitable for this project. And then we have our final brandy that now is flat because, as I said, I retimed it by 96 frames, and now we are at 36. So that's how I obtain the effect. Let's have a quick check on Solaris. Just nothing really fancy here, just the standard materials, some lights, and basically that's it. So this is our drop falling into the liquid and setting the liquid on fire. And well, okay, that's all, folks. I hope you enjoyed the quick tutorial. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for future tutorials. Bye.